Did you know that there is an article in the UN Charter of Human Rights that actually says you need to have a holiday? Article 24 says, everyone who has the right to rest and leisure, including reasonable limitation of work hours with periodic holidays with pay. And guess which country contributed that article to the UN Charter of Human Rights? Hi, welcome to Bible Bites, and we're continuing our way through the Ten Commandments. Now, of course, the country that contributed to that article of human rights is Australia. Yes, that is our big contribution to human rights, the right to have a holiday. But of course, that's an important biblical principle. The fourth commandment is actually telling us to take time off and to rest, which is actually a really great commandment. I mean, God is telling us to stop working. That in and of itself should actually tell us something about what God is like, that He actually doesn't want us to do more and more and more. He actually wants us to stop. Let's actually have a look at that commandment now in Exodus chapter 20. Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But the seventh is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work, neither you nor your son or daughter, or your male or female servant, or your animals, or any foreigner residing in your towns. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that is in them. He rested on the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy. Now, you'll see that God actually takes time to rest when He makes the world, and that's why He tells us to do it. But what exactly is God doing? I mean, have a look at this. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, but He rested on the seventh day. What was He doing? Was He putting His feet up and watching some telly, or was He having a sleep because He was very tired? No, because God is all powerful, so He doesn't stop to have a sleep. What He's doing is He's stopping and He's enjoying the good order that He has made. Now, what's interesting is in the other repetition of the Ten Commandments, a different reason is given for having a Sabbath. And that is because people are entering into the promised land. But that's another order that God has brought about, and that He wants people to stop and to enjoy. But that's what He's asking us to do, is to stop and enjoy His good order. Now, I think that's one of the reasons why Jesus and the Pharisees have butt heads so much in the Gospels. Jesus keeps sort of breaking the Sabbath is what the Pharisees are looking at, but He's saying, no, actually, the Sabbath is meant to be about enjoying God's good order. And so He heals on the Sabbath, and He enjoys the world. And He reminds the Pharisees, actually, man wasn't made for the Sabbath. It wasn't an onerous law that everyone had to keep, but actually the Sabbath was made for man so that he could stop and enjoy. Now, this idea of resting is actually something that a lot of secular writers have now picked up and understood. There are writers, like, for example, the book Rest by Alex Soojung-Kim Pan, or Stolen Focus by Johann Hari. These are books that actually keep coming back and saying our minds and our bodies, and especially our brains, were designed to stop and to relax and to refresh and to enjoy. Now, that's important for us as we think about what rest is. It's not just having another sleep. It's not an absence of work. It's actually stopping and enjoying God's good order. Now, let me ask you then, are you actually keeping the Sabbath? Are you taking time to stop and enjoy God's good order? Why don't you stop watching this video and go and do that now?